But there is no military salary. Hey, if you want military salary, I will give you half of the military salary. Pang's words shocked the three lords. But it's easy to say, but it's hard to achieve. The court provided us with mostly poor equipment, and we were severely outnumbered. The enemy had 5,000 soldiers, while we only had 800 warriors at level 4. Even the 500 soldiers given by Lord Chen were not allowed to engage in combat. With these odds stacked against us, Pang knew that our only option was to gamble with our lives. Together with Zhao Erhu, he boldly severed the enemy's messenger, sending a clear message that we would not back down. Lao San led a mere 200 soldiers to charge towards the enemy's gunners, who were stationed 300 steps away, while our archers could only reach a range of 100 steps. In order to bridge this gap, they bravely shielded themselves and pushed forward. As they witnessed their brothers falling, one by one, Zhao Erhu's anxiety grew. "Hurry," he shouted. "Remember, there is only one path to the battlefield." Finally, they reached a distance of 100 steps, and our archers unleashed a barrage of arrows, successfully disrupting the enemy's gunpowder formations. As the enemy scrambled to regain control, they ordered their cavalry to attack. Meanwhile, Zhao Erhu found himself in a precarious situation. With his mighty sword, determined, he disregarded the danger and fought with a fiery vigor that matched the intensity of the battlefield. Although our equipment fell short compared to the Taiping army, our spirit and resilience surpassed theirs. Each one of us fought with an unwavering desperation to emerge victorious. The Taiping army soon found themselves succumbing to the chaos and added more gunpowder to the air. The battlefield became even more treacherous, and Zhao Erhu, too, was eventually defeated. The enemy's camp plunged into disarray. Hang Qingyun, in a daring move to compel Lord Chen's 1,500 soldiers to join the fight, risked his own life by leading the remaining troops to attack the enemy camp. He knew that Lord Chen held the least amount of power within the military base. If we were to lose this battle, we would forever be oppressed. However, if we emerged victorious, Lord Chen would also suffer greatly. On the battlefield, 800 soldiers had fought until their last breath. The three brothers were encircled in the midst of the chaos, fiercely battling on the verge of death. Their unwavering determination moved the 1,500 soldiers who were watching the battle unfold. With the timely arrival of reinforcements, we encircled the enemy. Together we stood as one, united by our unyielding resolve for victory. The third brother suddenly remembered the teaching of Pang Qingyun, who always emphasized the importance of defeating the enemy first. There was even a song among the 10,000 soldiers, urging them to take the enemy's generals' head and win the fierce battle. This time Chen Darren was so happy that he couldn't even find the words to express his joy. Pang Qingyun had managed to obtain 5 battalions of troops, which was a significant achievement. However, Lord Zhang of the military base became angry over this, as it was he who had orchestrated the betrayal of Pang Qingyun by Hekui, ultimately leading to his last defeat. Despite this, Pang Qingyun once again proposed to let Kui help him take over the defense. On the surface, it seemed to be a supportive gesture, but in reality, it was a ploy to set up an eye line, ensuring that Lord Zhang could reap half of the credit without making any effort. Although Lord Zhang had the greatest power, Chen Darren had no choice but to laugh and agree to the proposition. Meanwhile, Zhao Erhu proposed a plan to go to Suzhou first and then to Nanjing, which was met with laughter from the three lords. They had no intention of ending the war early, as they were intentionally prolonging it in order to profit from the conflict. This callous approach to war allowed them to make a fortune, but it brought about mixed emotions among the villagers who received the money. The three brothers continued to gain notoriety by capturing a city, but their success paled in comparison to Pang Qingyun's original goal. Although they were allowed to enter the city for 3 days according to the rules, the two younger brothers, as was their custom, got caught up in mischief involving 2 women. Their antics were witnessed by Pang Qingyun, who promptly reprimanded them and shared a story to impart a valuable lesson. This series of events portrays the complexities and cruelties of war, as well as the moral dilemmas faced by those involved in conflict. As the brothers continued their journey, they remained aware of the impact of their actions and the consequences of their decisions.